Everyone, this is Sabrina, and I'm gonna plant some coleus from seed. I normally don't do it from seed. I always propagate by cuttings, but I found a new seed company, Outside Pride, and this is the Jazz Ruby. So I'm kind of curious. It's almost experiment, so if it works out, then I'll do a video later on. I'm thinking of doing a YouTube anyway. So basically, I go to the botanical garden, any botanical garden, but this year or last year in St. Louis with my grandson, they have foliage plants everywhere, and I always do edible landscaping. I'm really into that. A lot of flowers, but this time I thought, why not do something different. But let me tell you what I'm using. I'm using the Burpee Organic Seed Starting. I've already done this, and because you really have to add water, and it's got to be like this, like a not dry, damp sponge. It'll hold but break away, because you don't want to drown your seeds. And then basically, I'm going to cover it up in this seed tray. And this is a Jiffy seed tray. And basically, I've always loved foliage plants. Oop, I may only do part of this. If there's not enough, then I'll finish this later. Okay, now, coleus is a tropical plant. It can be a perennial, but it likes the sun. To germinate, it must have the sun. So you're basically going to take these tiny seeds and you're going to plant one in each tray. For this, because foliage plants take so much space, I'm only going to do one per tray, seed tray cell. And if something doesn't germinate, then I could add. But I want to see, this is the first time I've used Outside Pride, and I want to see what the germination rate is on their seed. So I'm just going to do part. Now, okay, let me see. I'm just going to do half because I ran out of the seed starting mix. I'm going to have to mix some more, but you could get the idea. So there's basically 36. I'm just going to push this firmly, and I'm going to mist this. After I mist it, since the sun has to hit it, I can't cover it. So I'm going to cover it with plastic as soon as I find it. And I'm going to do this and make sure that this is a greenhouse effect. So the water is going to come up and go back down. It can never dry because it doesn't have the soil to protect it. So the germination rate for this is roughly 10 to 14 days. We're in the cold. I'm going to get a grow light and put it under there. And basically see how long it takes. But I'm expecting 20 to 25 days. Okay, I'm Sabrina, and I'll see you after it gets a little bigger. Bye. Hi everyone, Sabrina from Campbell's Freedom Farm. 3 months ago, almost, I planted these seeds when I thought I was going to start doing some YouTubes. I have many gardens, and I wanted to go with a lot of foliage plants. So I did the coleus. This is the Jazz Ruby. It's just stunning. You could see why some people call it the painted nettle. So it's time to transplant. I've kept them in here long enough because of the space thing, but I want them to grow because in a few weeks they'll be outside. But quick interesting thing, the coleus with a K if the botanical garden is basically a Greek word referring to a male part, which I'm not going to say, and because it has a shaft that comes out. But oops, sorry, they're stuck. So anyway, basically, it's out of the mint family. Can you believe it? I can't believe it's out of the mint family because I'm not even sure if it's edible. I mean, I'm gonna look and I'll link it if it is, but it was really interesting. I just love the colors. Isn't that amazing? And it would have been bigger had I transplanted it, but it's warm enough now that I could do it. So this is where I got the seeds. It was basically, do you want to zoom in? I ordered it online and they were very reasonable, and it had a 95% germination rate. Can't talk. Germination. So I'm very pleased with that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in the greenhouse now, let it get larger, and then I'll show you my landscape, how I'm going to use it. But coleus is easy to propagate if you take cuttings, but I wanted this particular variety, this color. And so this is the first time I tried it from seeds. The germination rate was incredible. I put it under a grow light. I mean, look at that. And it was okay. It just took 3 months to get this far. So it roughly is 30 days just to have the seeds come up. And so that was something. Oh my gosh, I'm really pleased with these. So I did some other foliage plants. So I did, and you'll see those in another video. And neither of them grew this large. Same conditions, same everything. So I'm gonna stick with this one. I'm gonna hurry it up. So I'll just plant these, and then the rest I'll just plant and then do a picture or a quick video, say, hey, I'm done. So I would recommend these highly. Okay. I'm hurrying. Okay. 3 more, and then I have half done. You could tell it was really root bound. It needed to get out of there. So I bet in 2 weeks the growth is going to be amazing. And what I'm going to do, because I'm going to keep some in pots, and I could bury the pots in the garden, and then at the end of the summer I'll bring them up, or I could take some cuttings, and that way I don't have to start this from seed again. I could just do cuttings. I could also let it go to bloom. You could see the fruits on this. little ready to get out of there. So coleus is really easy. It's actually a perennial, but it has to be more tropical conditions for it to last. But inside a house, you could grow it. Oh, you didn't see that. Your daughter's gonna be like, vacuum. Okay, I did the majority of them. If you want to zoom in really close and kind of let them see what they look like. So, have a great day. Please share us, like us, and subscribe. Bye.